cardiac arrest is among the leading causes of death in the United States. In fact, more than 350,000 people will suffer a cardiac arrest this year, according to the American Heart Association. Delray Beach Fire Rescue recognizes this risk and is pushing for a proposed ordinance that would require large businesses within the city to have AEDs on site, as well as bleeding control kits. But as our Danny Travis found out, that ordinance was taken off the agenda during last week's City Commission meeting before a second reading. She joins us from Delray Beach with what's coming next.
It's still unclear at this time why Delray Beach City Commissioners took this ordinance off the agenda. Now, I did reach out to city officials for an answer, but never heard back. But we do know that city commissioners passed this ordinance during the first read, and there's still a big push to make sure this becomes a reality. Keep in mind, there's no legal requirements in the state for businesses to have these devices on hand. Right now, there's about 300 businesses in Delray Beach that have AEDs, including most city buildings. If this ordinance were to eventually pass, it would require about 700 businesses around the city to have AEDs and bleeding control kits on site. Now, the number is higher partly because the ordinance specifies establishments that hold more than 100 patrons or employees, like gyms, malls, event venues, and grocery stores. Snowbird Donald Flynn is one of the many pushing for this ordinance to pass. He currently lives in New York, but was living in Delray Beach on March 14th when he went into cardiac arrest in the checkout line at Walmart. A bystander saw what was happening, called 911, and immediately got Walmart's AED. From there, EMS told him to shock Donald twice in order to regain a heartbeat. Donald was then taken to Delray Medical Center, where he was discharged a few days later.
If the EMS, right, did their best to get there as quick as possible. We all know the traffic in Florida sometimes, or anywhere. But the AED was there. Somebody else can turn around and use it. And you're giving someone a second chance at life. It could be someone's mother, someone's father, someone's brother, sister, all over not having the AED. I mean, we spend money frivolously on other things, but to save a life, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. I'm sorry. Maybe because it happened to me.
Delray Beach Fire Rescue tracks the amount of AEDs around the city through a free app anyone can download called Pulse Point. As of right now, there's no set date when this ordinance could be put back on an agenda, but it's certainly something that Fire Rescue here will continue to fight for. Reporting in Delray Beach, I'm Danny Travis, CBS 12 News.